All right, let's talk about cooking then, right? And
Okay,
also, here's a question, Burn. Here's a question, and I want you to answer this truthfully, okay?
hit me.
First thing that comes to your mind, just answer. You understand?
You got it.
We're talking about cooking. Are we categorizing Italians as white?
Uh,
We can say that because I'm Italian. Okay.
yeah, yeah, I
There
am
you
not.
go. Gabagool, gabagool, Benihana, and, fucking
Be-
Galamad.
Benihana.
Steven
Uh,
Sharippa. What are we doing here?
oh, Stevie, you love Stevie Sharippa.
Love him.
I got to,
Bobby Bacala.
I gotta defer. I gotta defer. I don't have any Italian ancestry, so I don't know if
We'll
I
say,
can
okay,
comment on that.
we'll throw him on the white team for Italian, for cooking,
Okay.
right? But think about it. We have, okay, but then like Mexican, that's
Ag-
another one because
See,
Mexican,
again, we're
and
splitting
then
hairs.
Asian as well. And when I say Asian, I mean there's Chinese, Japanese, and then but there's also Indian food
Mm-hmm.
too. And then honestly,
Thai
dude, there's
food,
a
like,
Thai, but then also like an Uzbekistan spot. You ever been to Uzbekistan?
no, I don't believe I have.
There's a fucking Uzbekistan spot in the Northeast, like fucking little Moscow Northeast. You know what I mean? There's an
Hmm.
Uzbekistan spot that used to be right near my daughter's daycare. It's called Cezanne, and it's a fucking hitter, dude. It is so good. Right? Like we used to go there all the time. Like I would pick up my daughter from daycare and I'd be like, "Fuck it, I'm taking her." I fucking love this place. You get the soup, you get the fresh bread. It was so good.
What
They
was your
just have the.
go-to on an Uzbekistani meal?
This is what I would get. You'd go in, they bring you this bread that legit they literally just pulled out of the oven, and it's like steaming hot. It's so good, right? And I would get this soup. It was like a beef noodle soup, right?
Okay.
I'd start with that. Then she would get, she was a kid, so I'd just get her like chicken fingers and fries, right? Whatever. But then they have this thing, it's called like a beef plate, right? It was in Uzbekistan. So I would just be like, I'd point at the picture, I'd be like, can I get that? And it was like there's this like really good like tender beef and these seasonings with a ton of like vegetables like peppers, mushrooms, onions, all that. And then the way they would do it is they would get potatoes and they'd slice them like super super thin, right? I'm talking like just a hair thicker than a potato chip. They'd get them and then they'd fry them, right? And then they'd take this beef and they'd put it on top of the potatoes. And then I would also get a side of potatoes and mushrooms as a side. And every once in a while, I'd get the beef tongue because it was fucking slamming, right? And that's what we were getting at the Uzbekistan gimmick. And then they also had a really good like cucumber avocado salad that was good. And then after that, for dessert, you'd get this thing called a Napoleon cake, which is it's a you ever have a crepe cake?
No, but I can. No, actually, I
Well,
haven't.
do you know what a crepe is?
Yeah, it's a really thin
The really
pancake
thin pancake. So
type
what they
guy.
do is they get like, dude, like 20 crepes, right? And they're like thinner and crispier, right? Like a little flakier, but they still have the good consistency. And you just layer like crepe, cream, crepe, cream, and then you'd frost it on the outside, put a little schmutz on it, bro. They would make that in house too. And like we figured out, I think it was Wednesdays was the day they made it. So if you got it like the day they made it, like right after they made it, it was literally the best fucking cake you've ever had in your life.
That sounds incredible. That sounds better than any cake I've ever tried in my entire life.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's this one bakery in the Northeast called the Two Ladies Bakery. That's the only place we'll go to for stuff now. And they do the crepe cakes, but then they also do regular cakes and they do fucking honestly, the best baklava I ever had in my life was there. And they're this Turkish bakery and it's really good. Yep, so that's white, I guess. Turkish, who knows?
Well, see, I mean,
So,
that's
but
what I
then,
mean.
dude, you think about it like this, but like, I don't know any. I mean, I'm trying to be dick. And Alex actually used to work at a place. God, he worked at a place that had like African cuisine, like actual African cuisine. I don't know which country in Africa it was. God, maybe Uganda. I don't know. He gone to kill me for not remembering this. But
Nailed it.
no, but I've never had like traditional African cuisine, but American Southern cuisine that was inspired by African Americans. Obviously, like the fucking fried chicken is incredible. I remember. Do you remember Tion that worked at Vinny's?
Oh yeah,
Do you remember the one Christmas party he made collard greens?
yeah, and they were baller.
Fucking dude. I remember I was talking to people I work with, my buddies at work about it and being like, I never had it before and I was like, this is fucking unbelievable. It was so good.
Yeah,
I remember like
smoky. They were
just
vinegary.
oh
They were
and I think he said
tender.
he did two different types. He did one with turkey neck and one with pig's feet, if I remember
Hmm.
correctly. Right? And I was like, dude, these are fucking outlandishly incredible. Right? They were really good. And I remember the other guy, he had like a really good buffalo chicken thing that he did, and then obviously T was a good cook. But like, dude, like the salmon and stuff, like I mean, I don't know. Southern style is really good too. You know what I mean? I love a good southern, grits and waffle, like grits and stuff, and so I don't know. But if I had to go, I'm probably gonna go. Well, then also fucking Mexican. You throw fucking Mexican in there, dude. Fucking love Mexican food.
Well, and
And then,
even like you might, even though like French food is rich, it led to all the
oh
food that they make in Louisiana, which is this fusion of like
yeah,
traditional black Southern cooking and like
and beignet bullshit. Yeah,
French master
that
sauces and like
Creole and yeah. Yeah, but
so
then
I
also,
think
dude, don't forget. Like, I remember when I lived on the West Coast, my mom would always complain when we moved here that there's no good sushi over here. Because we were used to the West Coast, where the Chinese and Japanese food over there is fucking out of this world.
yeah, it's freshy
And we
fresh and it's populated by bunch of
yeah.
people who've been making it for generations. So
Yeah. But then, dude, who owns I guess what race owns the whatchamacallit? There's like a seafood boil or whatever. Like we were in Sea Isle this year, right? And we got this like seafood boil where it was like two lobsters, four crabs, a ton of shrimp, a ton of clams, a ton of mussels, and like potatoes and corn on the cob in this like vat of sauce and they gave you bread on the side and dude, it was unreal.
well,
Like
that's
literally
like
one of the best meals I've ever had in my life.
that's the church style version of a boil. Because the seafood boil started with like corn, potatoes, and crawfish. So it was just
Yeah.
anybody who was poor and lived in the American South, black, white, it didn't matter. It was like a really cheap, easy way to feed a bunch of people all at once. You
Yeah.
church it
Yeah.
up, you take the crawfish, and you're like, let's go lobsters and shrimp and mussels and clams, and then you're like, okay, well
With
now
some
we're
sausage and whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But dude, I'll tell you, it was oh my god. Oh my god. I'm fucking getting hard thinking about it, man. It was
yeah,
so fucking good.
I can't do
You
a
can't,
cuisine
dude,
award.
food I can't pick. I can't
Can't
pick
do food.
food.
Can't
Can't
do
pick
food.
food.
There's too
No,
much good
it's
stuff
tough.
out
It'd
there.
have to be branched out parts of food, like maybe dessert. Even then, it's fucking
Even then,
impossible,
it's
man.
tough, man. Even then, it's
It's
tough.
impossible. So, all right, food's a toss. Food's a
Food's a
toss
toss.
up. You know what we'd have to do? We'd have to do a draft, a racial draft of food.
Two white guys doing a racial draft of food. What could go
Yep.
wrong?
Hey everybody, it's your boy old Uncle Matty. Thanks for listening to another clip from the Working Perspectives podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe so don't take this fun thing away from us. We love you all. Thanks.